Are you ready to have your cards read? Come on in, we'll talk.
Hi, this is Sherry at Twisted Granny Tarot. How are y'all tonight? This is the July forecast for Virgos, July of 2026. So, like usual, this is the table where the tarot scope is done using a horoscope as a diagram. We can get a lot of information out of there. And this is also the table where I recite little known and as well less cared for facts that my friend Link prints. And say, oh, here's something that's interesting to me. I never heard of this before, but it says July 16th, the Haitian pilgrimage to honor Urzuli Freda, the voodoo loa of love and beauty, who possesses miraculous healing powers. So there is a Urzuli Freda, the voodoo loa of love and beauty. We need to look her up and find out what the heck she's up to. All right, thanks for listening. This is Sherry, and we are going to proceed with the Fairy Tarot deck. And this is really pretty. I've used it for a long time, and it has big blues at the bottom of every card, so you could even read cards. Okay, first house is what's on your mind right now. What's your mind right now? Miss Virgo is, oh girl. What this says, the illusion of being trapped. Now, wait a minute. So you don't want to be trapped. You don't want to be trapped. Placing too much importance on material items. Virgo, we're talking to you out there. Okay, getting caught up in fear and worry. Well, sometimes you have to, what's the term? Sometimes you have to play nice and pretend you're not trapped and pretend you're playing nice until something better comes along. Anyway, the illusion of being trapped. So you don't want to be trapped. So just continue on your way until you make up your mind that there's something else better out there or not. Okay? That's with your love life or your professional life. Okay, this is your first house. Second house is your own money. 8 of autumn. Now, autumn is, come on now, Pentacles. So that is money. So this is a money card in your eighth house, in your second house. In your second house of money. Do more research before proceed. Don't spend any money. Don't do anything rash. If you've got money, pack it away and save it because you're going to need it. Don't be blowing any money. Okay? Education in the form of seminars. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the name of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships. That's what they're advising you to do. So if remaining in your current location where you may feel trapped, but you can take particular courses that are going to increase your earning power, then do that. That's excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. So although you might feel dissatisfied and a little bit uncomfortable today, guess what? It might be the best thing for you at this moment. Okay? And just a change might not be better. Okay? Third house is communication. So this is 16, life experience. Now, hang on a minute. This is a major arcana card, and it's, oh, God, the tower. Oh, how come I didn't know? There is a tower on this page, but it's not on fire. The people are not jumping out of it. And it says, let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. So maybe you have believed A, B, C, and D, but you find out now that those things that you believed aren't working for you, and that maybe being cozy up with somebody is better than leaving at the moment. Okay? All right. An important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunity. So what this is suggesting, there is a tower, something will change it on it, only I think it's going to change in your head. Some of the activities that you've been pursuing for several years now are going to be, oh gosh, why do I want to say twisted? Are going to be curved into something that's more palatable for you to understand and will work out better for you in the long run than just running off to another thing. All right, fourth house is your home. Your home, 6 of autumn. So this is 6 of coins, and 6 of coins is, actually in a regular deck, the regular Rider-Waite deck, it shows a person who's paying people. He's paying He can see money dripping from his fingertips, and he's paying his bills, so to speak. The good you do comes back to you. How about that? This is in your house of home. So you've done some good in your home, and it's being reflected back to you. An unexpected inflow of money. Holy mackerel, Andy. And borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. Now, how do you feel about that? This sounds like a good card to me. So don't make any moves. There's no reason to make any rash moves. The only move you're going to make is going to turn your mind. That's what it feels like to me. Doesn't require any physical activity at all. Fifth house is work and health. We got the good. Fifth house is romance and creativity. I'm sorry. So we got the Wheel of Fortune here. Very good luck card in romance, creativity, children, games of chance, those kinds of and recreation and, crafty things that you like to do. So this says delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck. So this indicates to me that you're going to have a happy summer. So just relax. Just relax. And whatever you wanted to flit off to, just enjoy this summer, because you can flit off another day. Because this is suggesting that you keep your feet warm, stay right where you are. That's what this says. Sudden or expected good luck. It says new car or travel. Travel's okay, just said don't make it permanent. Okay? Sixth house is work and health. Now we get the moon. So kiddo. All right, powerful, intuitive epiphanies. That's what this says. And that's probably true, except that the moon also hides fibs. It hides liars. And it may indicate that you may want to not to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to some people. Okay? Letting go of worry and fear. Understanding the truth of a situation. So what is the truth of your situation? Sixth house of work and health. So we're talking about work and we're talking about health. So the truth of work is X. And some of those parameters will not change. All right? Letting go. The truth of a situation, what's the other one? Health. That's, unless it needs to be tweaked, your health will be okay. However, don't ignore it. Don't blindly pretend that it doesn't exist. If there are situations that call for taking a peek into your health, then maybe you should, you should do it. So don't fool around too long. Okay? Okay. Seventh house is marriage partnerships and business partnerships. This is Prince of Winter. Winter is swords. That's intellectual activity. Oh my gosh, in your seventh house. Intellectual, determined, focused, impulsive. So what the picture of the card is a polar bear on a sled that's really a tree and a fairy on his back. They look like they're having a good time. Okay. Seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. So what's going on in your marriage that you need or your partnership that you need an intellectual solution? You need to think about with your brain instead of thinking with your emotions and thinking with your conniving manner. Okay? The sudden or unexpected changes. So be prepared for sudden or unexpected changes. Doesn't mean you have to jump ship. Just means beware. Okay, now this is a face card. So I'm going to pick up another Ace of Summer. Now this is like the opposite. Summer is cups. Open your heart to love. All right, so seventh house of marriage partnerships and business partnerships. Well, okay then. You may have find that you are probably more content in the current partnership you have than in other partnerships. And it looks like it may be able to work out. The beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one. You decide who that is. The awakening of psychic abilities and spiritual epiphany. So listen, kids, you have the ability to tune in messages. You have a great antenna, and that antenna picks up thought messages. It just does. You're going to know something's going to happen. And then it will eventually. I'm not going to say it's going to happen tomorrow, but my mother used to say, I got a sneaking suspicion. Well, that was her, but she denied she had any psychic capabilities at all. But there we are. So what I'm going to suggest you do here is think long and hard about your current marital and partnership situations. This is suggested you need to, well, now it also says the need to act quickly and so they may give you somebody may give you a short time period to make up your mind between A and B. All right? And you may not know what to do, but there's something comfortable about where you are. So my opinion is you may decide to stick with the program that you're on, the path that you're on today, because it's comfortable. And maybe you need to be comfortable for a little while. Okay, 8th house is money from other people. Now we got the Ace of Autumn. Autumn is money. Okay, what this says is a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others. A very successful project. A happy change in your career. Will you look at that? Meaning they're going to give you, so the previous cards may have said, I believe they said, that to take courses to improve your, am I doing that? Yeah, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. Seminars, going back to school. So you take those classes. If they're all online classes, just sit and go bibbidi-bobbidi boop. Hit the button, and they're going to send you a certificate, and you're going to get paid for that particular talent. So why wouldn't you do it? So already then, a very happy change in your career. Well, good for you. Maybe you need it, right? Okay, 9th house, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is money from other people. Other people means this is all about money from other people. So a happy change in your career. So that means a raise in your career. So probably from the certificates you're going to earn over here. Now let me count this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 9th house. Philosophy, religion, higher education, and long-distance travel. Card number 13 in the major arcana is, that's what I thought, the death card. Now why? This woman does not look dead on this card. It says, let go of the past. Okay, maybe you did not think you would land here, wherever here is, kind of Virgos, but you did land here. And it says, let go of your previous thought forms that led you to here, because you know what? All that led you to where you are today. Maybe you should stick around. An ending that makes way for new opportunities. Now notice, I did not say move. You can give up and you may have a natural compulsion to take off when you get bored. But if you give up that compulsion because the rewards for continuing down your path are too obvious to ignore. How about that? Okay. It also says time to move on. Yeah, time to forget what you used to do. And I'm going to say, stick to the project at hand. That's what I'm going to say. Because you have to end some of those bad habits or those natural inclinations to do A or B or C, when right now you should use a different alphabet. Okay, 11. 11th house is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 10th house, career. Ooh, this is a good card. Ooh, girl. Oh, okay. An emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends. 10th house, it's the 10 of summer. So that's the 10 of cups. This is one of the best cards in the deck. Actually, in a regular deck, it would be a picture of a generational card. Grandpa and the kids and the dog, mom and dad in the back, my dad in the background, and the home is in the back, and there are trees in a yard. So it's what every family wants is a happy family enterprise. So we can all take care of each other. Okay. Now, and emotionally, so what you're going to gain by not following your previous inclinations is a fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. So wherever you're at now, you feel at home and you feel protected and cared for, and it feels solid and stable. And it might have been a long time since you felt stable. But of course, because, Virgo's an earth sign, you want stability more than anything. But there are more things besides a steady paycheck and a regular job that go along with that. So whatever's happening, it's happening at the right time for you. Good for you. Okay, 10. Now, 11th house is philosophy. No. 11th house is long-term plans and friends, especially friends from, oh my God, long-term plans. Wow, we got the Lover's card. So do you happen to live with somebody who's also, you believe, is probably your best friend? Is it true? A true love that is long-lasting, choices made from the heart, a return to good health. Well, how about that? How about that, folks? So long-term plans. So you've realized that you have come to a point in your life where the grass doesn't look greener on the other side. And you found some reasons to abandon your previous, flitting about, let's say. So good. It'll make you happy. Okay, 12th house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, the king of summer. This is the king of cups. This is what you think about when you go to sleep at night. It says, a romantic partner you can trust. How about this? How bad can that be? Excellent advice that comes from the heart. At getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. Okay, so now, because that's a face card, we're going to put another card. And what do we have? We have the Sun, one of the most beneficial cards in the deck. And let's count the major arcana here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards of the major arcana. That's a lot of cards for a 12-card spread. Okay? That's a lot. So really, it's over 50%. Plans that will work out. So listen, hon, if you can't imagine your romantic plans working out the way you want, it's been too long then. Because this card says plans that work out perfectly. What you want when you go to bed at night, you say to yourself, I want this to work out. I want this to work out. I want to stay here. Okay? Amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. Good for you. Well, how can we improve on that? Holy mackerel, Andy. All right, did you get all that? You can replay this video if you need to. I recommend you do, because that was a stunning read. Okay, thanks for everything. This is Sherry at Twisted Granny Tarot. Thanks for watching. Tell your friends. Send me a comment. Like, subscribe. And remember, I love you, and I thank you for coming to see me. Bye.